Hey everyone, as always, Dylan Miller Prospecting, and it's Paydirt review time again, and I'm continuing my series where I am trying to find some of the hardest, most impossible bags of Paydirt I can find, and today we're going to be going through the 250 gram bag from Donnybrookgold in Australia, and I have to say, I am so not looking forward to this. I'm just not. This is the first time I've ever gotten a bag of Paydirt in where I didn't want to pan it out. I've had bags of Paydirt before where halfway through it, I was over it and ready to just quit and do the review. But this one, I don't even want to pan it out. And let me tell you why. So typically, I email sellers after the bag of Paydirt has been purchased by a secret shopper, and in this case, that's what happened. I emailed this seller after the bag had been purchased and actually had shipped. And unfortunately, the reply was just not what I was looking for. So let me just read you the emails back and forth between me and the seller at Donnybrookgold. Now, this part is from me to the seller. How impossible is your Paydirt? Also about how much gold is in a bag. I know it's not a set amount, but this is for a U.S. order, so curious due to the high shipping charges and don't want to find 0.05 grams of gold. Now this part is from the seller. Thanks for your email. It's only a trace of gold, unfortunately, so I wouldn't purchase it just for the gold content. I doubt there is even 0.05 grams. It's actually pretty difficult gold to pan out because of its high surface area, which is part of the impossible. Impossible also relates to the challenge I have in developing a gold-related business. My reply back to him, so am I getting this right? The gold Paydirt bag has almost no gold. What would be panned out if not gold? And his reply to me yet again, you are more or less correct. The quantity of gold is small and so is its size. It is a rare crystalline type from a part of Western Australia not known for gold. It contains the first gold I mined from Donnybrook. There are garnets and bits of tourmaline plus a few other minerals. It's a novelty Paydirt and it's called impossible Paydirt because the gold is really hard to pan out. If you are a complete novice, this Paydirt will help you learn. If you're experienced, then possibly you will be underwhelmed. I think a novice would be underwhelmed. If you pay, this bag of Paydirt costs $60 shipped from Australia to me. $60, 0.05 grams of gold. Based on spot, that's a 5 to 8% ROI. A novice would be underwhelmed. Any buyer would be underwhelmed. I'm underwhelmed. Like I said, I don't want to shoot this video. I am going to skip over every part of this video and just get right to the ROI and the review because I don't want to waste time editing out a video to recover a 5 to 8% ROI. So I'm going to flash up his description and then we're just going to get to the ROI and the review. All right, finished calculating my ROI, writing up my review, and I have decided I am not going to edit or show any of the other parts after the intro because this Paydirt is a joke. It is just atrocious. It's horrible, but let's just get right into it. This again was from Donnybrookgold.com.au. It was a 250 gram impossible bag. Had no guaranteed amount of gold, but it did say some was added. Its cost was $50 AU, which is $37.44 in USD. Its shipping was $29.49 AU, or $22.08 USD. So grand total right here, $79.49 in AU, or in USD, $59.52. And the gold I recovered is right here. You can't see it because there's so little. I will try to show it to you, but it's not even going to show up on the camera. there's about 6 or 7, maybe 8 tiny little flakes. Doesn't even budge the scale. It's horrible. There's no way you can call this gold Paydirt and have a good conscience about yourself. Now, gold spot on the day this was received really doesn't matter, but it was $60.15, which makes this gold's value worth nothing. Zero. Not a single penny. It's nothing. I recovered zero of what I spent. So my ROI is again a zero. Another zero. Fun factor, we're going to go for another zero. 3 zeros and you strike out. Absolutely horrible. Now for Paydirt description, I'm going to give him a 2. I really wanted to give him a 0 for Paydirt description, but he does tell you a little bit of information, and he does say there is just a little amount of gold. But no one in their right mind who is spending $60 would think that there's this amount of gold. Doesn't even budge my scale. No one would think. I mean, there's some really bad Paydirt sellers out there, and they have more gold than this. A lot more gold than this. Now, for quantity and packaging, he's getting an 8. He sent me some Paydirt. It weighed over 250 grams, and he packaged it. For customer service and shipping, he's getting a 10, and I really hate giving these high numbers on such atrocious Paydirt, but he was very responsive in all his emails, and he did actually even tell me not to expect 0.05 grams of gold, and it did ship out really quickly. But I guess when you're selling Paydirt with $0 worth of gold in it, and you're charging $60, you can ship it out really quickly. So total score right here for Donnybrookgold.com.au is a 4. And that's pretty much because he sent a bag with dirt in it. It had no real amount of gold. So I would definitely never, ever recommend buying this Paydirt. It shouldn't even be called Paydirt. He should just say, if you just want some dirt, I'm going to charge you $60 for dirt. And it has no gold in it, but you'll get a rock or two. So that's going to be it. All that's left is to give away a 24-karat gold-plated dime that is worth more than all the golden rocks I recovered in this thing. So let's just flash up the score, and then we're going to give away this 24-karat gold-plated dime. Now, before I give away today's 24-karat gold-plated dime, I do need to give a shout-out for one of my newest Patreon members, and that's Brad Morrison. So, Brad, thank you very much for supporting this channel, because I desperately need it when I buy bags like this with a 0 ROI. But thank you, Brad, very much for joining my Patreon page. And if anyone else wants to join my Patreon page, they can check it out at patreon.com/Miller Prospecting. And now for today's 24-karat gold-plated dime winner, that's going to go to Hip B Explorer. So Hip B Explorer, make sure you email me so I can send this off to you. And to everyone else, thanks for watching. Happy panning. And if you're not already a subscriber, make sure you hit the subscribe button below.